Good afternoon, LC people. 2:45. I came out here about 9 o'clock this morning, and this is the loom I had with a bike. Yeah, you know how I feel about looms. I must have about a dozen today. A few for a friend and one or two others. But yeah, I started at the front. It had a wash, as it does. This situation got sorted out. I had a brown wire in that pilot light. So, of course, resoldered all that up. Sorted that out. This situation was for the indicators and the pilot light earths. Sorted that out. Sorted this little darling out for the headlight bulb. Yeah, took all that to bits. What else is going on there? No. I moved down here. Sorted him out. And actually put... soldered the right spade on the temp gauge switch on the head to make that correct. It's a bit wider than normal. Sometimes it's round and sometimes it's the flat blade. That's a bit wider, but I soldered a wider one onto the temp switch. Well, you know, the thing that screws into the head. What else to do there? I think that was it for there. I rewrapped it here and there. This situation was anyhow, it's lost the back. And those pins were all about, so the trusty glue gun secured them. I resoldered all the wires onto this and added wires. I sleeved it in there and, you know, shrink tubed and soldered it. That were good. Battery bits, they were good. Rather than buy the KJ cat thing at 7 or 8 quid, whatever it is, I had one of these. That'll work. The block's too wide on the male side that goes through the casing. When I put the mag on, but I'll have to put the block on afterwards. That was a bit of a mess. Somebody had pulled the spade out of it, but to keep that female side in, I've had to glue it. The little tab was working, but I wasn't 100% happy about it, so I've done that bit. I redone the fuse box. It had no fuse box. It had all separate fuses, and it was a sodding mess. You might say it's not much better what I've done here, but to be fair... yeah, what it is, there's little tabs that keep all those clips in, but they break. I think this was the best used one that I had, where one of the side clips was melted off, so sod it, I'll get my glue gun on it, and that sorted that out. All new clips going on with that, and the right colour wires. You can get the aftermarket ones, but the wires don't correspond, do they, to your wiring diagram in your Haynes manual. So I like to get it so you know what's what with it. I've just got to make a sticker for like the main, the headlight, tail light, indicator, whatever it is, main beam. I've redone these at the back there. These have all been soldered, by the way. I've not just crimped those connectors on, I've actually soldered each and every sodding one of them. And then obviously I got the right pliers and crimped the things as well. So there's no way they're going to come off. So like I say, rewrapped it here and there. And I've been on it probably 5.5 to 6 hours. It's no mean feat when you come onto one of these looms. You start with cleaning it up. And then you go through all the repairs. But I'm happy with it. It's in an happier place. And I'm quite sure it'll be good to go. And if it's not, I'll resolve it. The thing is, you don't know about these looms. They're old, aren't they? We've all seen the reproduction ones. The reproduction ones are 2.5mm wire. These are 3mm wire. Now, all the connectors on the reproduction ones, now the connectors aren't made for 2.5mm. So I've had it before where I've come across the reproduction ones, and the wires pull out because they can't crimp it tight enough because they're not made for that size wire. I don't know how the guy makes them for that money. I can't actually get my head around that. Or how he managed to get the bits for the right money. KJ Cat makes all these blocks. Well, they don't make them, they supply them. But they're like 6 and 7 quid a piece. Could you imagine trying to make one or buy the bits to restore one that's in a bad way? Yeah, I don't know. The new ones, I think, they're a bit like MFI furniture. They're self-collapsible. If you keep taking them apart, they'll fall to bits. That sounds like a criticism. It's an observation on the findings that I've found with them. So don't take that to heart and don't anybody be offended by that. That's what Dave's found. That's it really for today's adventures. Messing about with this loom. I'm done now. I'm going to crack a beer open because that's it. I don't want to do anymore. I get tired of looms, as you know. I do them all the bloody while, and I've still got more to do. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. That's your update for today. Tilly dilly.